Hey guys, so today I came to break tables. Yes, today I came to smash tables. And if you're standing on that table, the idea of I'm a self made man, I'm a self made woman, it's a big lie. How are you self made? I know that when people say I'm self made, what they're trying to say is that all they have, all they've worked for, all they have achieved is by themselves. Like they had to put in all the work themselves to get it. You see that crazy idea about being self-made and independent? That idea has wrecked a lot of young people. It has wrecked the minds of young people so much. I see it like this. You know that independence. A lot of what we call independence is in a way some sort of resentment. Let me explain what I mean. Because a lot of us grew up not having some of the things we wished we wanted. So somehow we felt like only if my father had enough money, right? You felt like I wish my daddy had enough money or had more money. I wish my daddy could get me these things. I remember when I was younger, my father said, you know that story where they tell you if you take first position, we'll buy you bicycle. My brother, my sister. I stopped taking first at the time. I almost throughout my primary school, I was always at the first top. There's a top three, always there. So when I saw that this thing is not happening, when I got into JS1, I just relaxed. In JS1, I was just enjoying my life. Whatever happens in the exam happens. Okay, thankfully I didn't fail at any point. But that was just it. We wanted so much more, but we didn't have them. And we understand that. Right? But while we're now growing, I know for me, because I also had that feeling. While we're now growing, we now felt like, I lacked so much. I need to fend for my. Now you now realize that it's just me that has to fend for myself. You think that is the reality. You think that you realize that you are the one that has to fend for yourself. Well, it's a partial truth because somehow you have to take the bull by the horn. You have to take the wheels of your life and drive. You need people here and there. You don't just need people. People here and there are supporting you, whether you like it or not. You need the people around you for your journey. If your parents gave birth to you by mistake, no problem. But if God Himself did not create you by mistake, now for you to be in the family where there is little resources, there was a purpose for that. So most of us that that came from families that are not so affluent, we tend to think of ourselves like less privileged, right? So you think about how you want to make so much. You think that you need to work so much. Well, actually, you actually need to work a lot. The way you're thinking about it is the wrong way. You're thinking about it at the detriment of family, at the detriment of friends, at the detriment of a relationship with God. So you're thinking about it in the sense that my father cannot give me anything, so what's my business with him? I cannot say how much if I've ever done anything without people. And you can't either. I want to prove to you that I'm not self-made or independent in this debate. Good day, listeners. Good day, my fellow content creators, my audience, my media memory space as the ultimate timekeeper. I am here to defend the motion that says you are not self-made. Now, I am going to say a couple of things, and the things I want to say start with this. Number one, you did not born yourself. If you are really self-made, why didn't you born yourself? Number two, you are not alive by yourself. If there are no plants to breathe out oxygen that you breathe in to keep you alive, you will not be alive. Number three, the most things you know today did not just land on your head. It's somebody that taught you. Even the word you say self-made is somebody that taught you. You did not just know it by yourself. Number four, and the oga patapata of them all, God. God created you. How exactly do you want to say you are self-made when God created the person that born you and created you before they born you? How do you want to say it? Now, there are so many things I want to say, but because of time, because of my other contestants, I also have other points to make protest this motion, I will stop here. I believe that I have been able to convince you and not confuse you that nobody, including you, is self-made. Thank you. My dear, you're not self-made. I know it was a lousy debate, very lousy, I understand. But seriously, you're not self-made. Who are you? Who born you? Who you? How? Nobody is self-made. We all depend on each other. So the next time you see somebody that does something for you, appreciate what they did for you and tell them, I appreciate it. Alright guys, so I hope that was a fun session. I hope that was interesting. Honestly, I just had to do that because I didn't really know how to ease into the topic. I didn't want to be calm about it, and I didn't want to be too noisy about it, so I just had to go out of my way to do everything I felt was necessary. Okay, so thank you so much for being with me on this episode once more. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell to always get notified whenever we release a new video.